Hello guys, welcome back to V3 Design and welcome back to our third class on web development. To our new subscribers, welcome channel, and to our old subscribers, thank you for coming back. So today we are going to go into the third topic class, which is setting up your development environment. Now, when you want to create a software or a website, we need to set up a special workplace called development environment, which includes a text editor where we are to write the code, Git, which helps us manage changes, and a browser developer which helps us see how our website works. Now, why do we need a good development environment? What is the essence? Is because number one, it increases productivity and efficiency. That means using the right tools help you work fast, more effectively. Now it's easier for you to focus on projects without having distractions. Then two, simplifies collaborations with others. Meaning that when you're working with a team, you have other developers or other designers. Having the same tool makes it easier for you guys to share your work and communicate. And number three, it reduces the learning curve for new tools. Now, if you're in tech, you should know that every day, every month, every year, new technological tools comes out, new languages, new tools, new concepts. So you having a good development environment helps you to learn faster, process faster, and adapt to that new technology. Now we have different text editors, but the most popular ones Visual Visual Studio Code, which is VSC, and Sublime Text. Now, personally, I make use of VSC, is Visual Studio Code, because actually very powerful, free. It even has AI embedded into it. It allows me to customize so many things with extensions. So that's the one I actually prefer and I use. Now, today in this class, we'll be having a practical class whereby we are going to install VSC. And as you can see from the steps, go to the official website, which is VSC Code website, download the installer, you follow the installation process, customize yourself. That's it. We'll be doing that right away. Now, first thing to do is you have to go to your browser, whatever browser you use, whether it is Chrome, Adobe, whatever browser you make use of. Just go there. Now, I make use of Chrome browser because Chrome is to me, I think Chrome is the best browser, but you can make use of anything you want. Now you search for ES Code Downloader and press enter. Now you see the first thing that pops up. Download Visual Studio Code for Mac, Linux, and Windows. Click on it. Now the page pops up which shows you Windows, means that you can download it to a Windows system, a Linux system, or a Mac, which is an Apple system. So me, I'm presently making use of a Windows 10 system, so I'll press on click on that, and it said thanks for downloading VS Code. As you can see, showing here is currently downloading. Now give it some time. It is some intro to tell you how to get started, but pretty much easy. Now this is it downloading, and this is actually the current version of VS. Now good, downloaded complete. Now this is it. Now since it has downloaded, press on it, and then you see something pop up. Run. Do you want to run this file? Now press run. After pressing, you realize that it said that setup access. Okay. So now this is showing this because I actually have DSC on my system before. That is why it is showing me this. So I'm to close it up, close any system running currently. I'm trying to close them all. I already have that is why so I have to close every. So now I've closed it and I have to run it again. Run it. As you can see now, it is running because I have closed all other tabs opened on VSA. Now it's asking you, do you agree? License agreement, do you agree? Now press I accept the agreement and then press next. Then if as you can see, it's showing you at the select additional task. It's asking you, do you want to create a desktop icon? Now I would want to create that, so I click on it. Yes. It says add open with code action your Windows Explorer file. I'll click add, yes, and just click everything there because they are watching it, and press next. Now it's saying that it is ready to install. Just press install. And mind you, this is the latest version. So even if you, for those who already have VSC on their system, it's best to do it because this way you get the current version of VSC, not an outdated VSC. Now this is it trying to install. So we'll wait and then come back after installed. Now while our VSC is installing, let's discuss about it. If you are already in tech, you're familiar with that Git and GitHub. You're familiar with that word Git and GitHub. Now what is Git? Is a version control system that helps you keep track of changes in your code. Now when you are coding, definitely as time goes on, you keep on making changes to your code. Now Git helps you to keep track of any change you make while coding. If you make a mistake, it allows you to revert back to previous versions. That way it will be easier for you to manage your project issue. Now, after this has installed, we then go to install our Git because we need it while we are coding. Alright. Now this is okay, our CSC has finished installing. Now we press finish, and that is it. It has been installed. I go to your VSC tab. Now just go to your VSC. Let's minimize and go to. Now this is our VSC that has been installed. Now this is our VSC Visual Studio Code installed. Definitely once we install something like this, you always first see this release note showing that this is the new version 1.93 August 2024. This is the latest version. So let's close that. Then you see this also welcome. Visual Studio Code welcome. You also close that. Now this is your extensions, right? This is these are extensions. These are what you actually need when you're coding. It makes your coding your coding faster and easier. This one is IntelliCode, which AI helps you to automatically, once you just press a particular code, it brings out the rest for you. And there are different extensions. As time goes on, we'll talk more on them. Now let me just give you a sample on how VSC work. Let's create a folder and then open our VLC. And let's create a folder. Now let's call our folder. We'll call our folder VS. Okay? Rather, let's call our folder new code rather. So let's call our folder new code. Okay, good. So what I normally do, I want to open my folder. I just come here, I minimize, right? I come here, I minimize. Then I just come here, my folder, I drag, right, and drop on, and voila, works as can. So that I have opened a new folder, right? Let's do that. And after opening a new folder, let's open a new file in our folder, and we'll name this file. Let's open a new. Okay, after closing that, let's open a new file. Let's create a new file rather. Now just type in index.html. This is us creating an HTML file. Now to bring out to that is why we actually need that is why I prefer VSC code because it's updated current. Now to bring out your HTML template, just type in HTML and then you see HTML file and HTML. Now tap on HTML file and then you see it brings out a basic template for you to make use of, which already has your HTML, the head, the body. Now this is a basic template. Now that is how far your HTML goes. And for a start, the first extension I actually recommend all my students to open is is your go live extension, right? Your go live extension. So just type in live, live. That is the first one I always recommend my friends to open. Now on our folder, we have created, let's create an HTML file. Now just press this new HTML. Now let's call our file index.html and press enter. Now, as you can see, we have created an HTML file. Now, to get a basic HTML template, this is what you just type in HTML, and then you see that automatically HTML and HTML5 plays. This is what they call IntelliSense. This is done by IntelliSense. That is why when you come into your VSC for the very first time, there are some extensions you need to download. These extensions. I already have so many downloaded on my system, but let me just show you the one that just when you meet this go live, which you are seeing here. Go live. This means which helps you to, as you are coding, you can easily run your code on a live server on a browser. So as you are coding, any change you made, you can just easily go there, check change you made live. Now, how do you get that? Type on just say live, and then it comes up, which is as you can see, it's always having this purple icon. Now mine is already installed. That's why it's showing on install. So if you are this is the first time of downloading, yes, it should be showing install. Just tap on install and it will install for you. It doesn't take much to install for you. Then the another one you need is IntelliSense. INLLI. Just type IntelliSense format for it. Rather type IntelliSense. This having this light, this purple light bulb. Also just tap on install. This is the one that makes your this that makes your HTML template, CSS template automatically come. So that's the basic one. Time goes on, keep on installing more. Going back to HTML. Now just tap on HTML. After downloading your IntelliSense, this should HTML, and the one we need is HTML. Just tap on, and then automatically a boilerplate is for you, which has already has your head and the body where you can put in whatever. Let's say put in p tag, right? Right, and then write this is boy. Then control save, and this is saved. Then go to your live server. That's if you have installed your live. You press this go live here. Automatically, it's supposed to carry you to your browser. If you're making use of the Chrome browser, take it to your Chrome browser. Making use of any data. Let's see that this is a boy. I made a mistake. I wrote this I a boy. Okay, let's go back and change that. Let's go back and change that. It's supposed to be this is a boy. This is a boy. Control save. Now go back to your live server. Dispose this first server that we just opened. Closing. Then press it again. Take it back again. Now corrected. This is a boy. I'm just showing you a basic example of how to make use of HTML. Our next class, we're going to go more into HTML. This is all you have to know in this class. Now, going on, let's go. I talked about Git and GitHub previously, not quite long. So we'll go back to our Chrome and open a GitHub account. Let's go there. Now open a new tab. Rather. Now type in GitHub sign up. Press enter. Now you can see the first tab that it shows join GitHub. If you sign into GitHub, that is when you already have an account. But since we are new to GitHub, press join GitHub. So just press it. And then it brings you a page saying, welcome to GitHub. Let's begin the adventure. Enter your email. Now, I believe we all should have an email. Like, okay. So press continue. Create a password. Now you can create a password. So for this, I'll be creating a Facebook password. Let's go with what I already have there. Diamond. Now I'll do that and come back. I'm just creating this for the sake of this video. 27. That's all. And then let's press continue. Now it's asking us to enter a username. What username do you want to enter? So it's your choice. Let's just say I want to make use of the same list I am on. Start choosing a username. Tell him that it is not available because I already have. So other persons are already making use of this diamond. So I have to choose something. Let's see add a member to it, and then there it is available. So press continue. It's asking you, do you want to receive email? Like they will send you email from time to time about GitHub. If you want that, you can press yes, but I don't want that, so I'm going to leave that blank. Then press continue. And now it is verifying our account. GitHub now is verifying our account. See if we're eligible to have this account. Asking now, protect your account. Please resolve this puzzle. So we have to resolve the puzzle. Press verify. It's giving us a puzzle, right? It said use the arrow to rotate the object to face in the direction of the hand. So what we have to do is that we have to direct this hand in the way this vehicle so going. That's what it is. You have to carry this car and face it in the way the hand is facing. This I think, which is this. I think that's the first picture. Let's change it. Okay. Now press submit. Third one done. Now they are saying that my password cannot include my log. I need to create another password. Let's just create something else. Okay, I'll go with this. I guess they will ask me again to verify, which I have to verify again. Okay. Already facing it. Now we haven't been verified. They said that they sent a password to the diamond 7, which I have to So I have to go to my I have to go to my Gmail to confirm particular code. So if you were following me, go to your Gmail which you made use of and confirm the code. Now they've actually sent me the code. I'm going to input here 91236310. The one-time password which you can use. Now I have it signed in. Now just to put in your password and there. So just sign in. Now welcome to GitHub. I believe if you be following me, you should be here as well. They're asking you if you want a guide to if this will help you guide you to tools that are best. Okay? So I'm not gonna really press that because right now I don't need this account. I already have a GitHub account. But for those of you who are new and want this, just how would you describe yourself? Are you a student? Are you a teacher? Like me, I'm a teacher, so I'll just press yes. Rather, I think it's best you press it then. This how many team members we're working with? Just say just me and press continue. So they're asking us here, right? What are the top two things you want to do with? So basically, just say that you want to start a new project. Okay? And choose whatever you think I'll be doing with this one. Press and that is all basically about GitHub. Now have a GitHub account, right? So that's how to create a GitHub account. Then going on to developer tools. Now I told you all that you need developer tools as a developer so as to make us understand some websites. So if you want to press on developer tools, just press on Abraham, you cut off this part. Okay, like I said earlier. Okay, now you press on F12. If you want to open your in every web page, just press on F12. Go to your keyboard and press on F. On pressing on F12, this tab opens for you. This you're seeing here is your browser developer. As you can see, as I'm rotating my mouse, actually following, means that everything you are seeing on this web page, this is code that was used to build it. This is code. As you can see, this is the HTML, code of this web page. This is the HTML, the head, the body, right? You press on the head, it shows you the code, every code on the head at different links. So this developer tools is used by every developer to understand how a web page or any website was built online. If you have a website you admire or you like and you want to build something like that, you can just go to your developer tool and observe, or rather you can go there to see how that particular web page was built, and then you can apply that on what you are built. And that's for that. Going back to our class, now we've talked about how to create a GitHub account, which you already signed up for. Then we now discussed opening a browser developer tool, which you just did, which is by pressing F12, whereby you explore the elements, the console, the network, and other tabs. Now, in conclusion, I want to say congratulations to all new developers out there. If you be following the class, I believe by now you should have a fully functional development environment. Now, with these tools that you just learned, that you used to build amazing projects and collaborate effectively. Like I always tell my students, whenever you are done learning in a class, go back home or go back to make more research and practice what you've learned in class. That is the way you actually learn. If I have to discuss everything that we need to discuss on the class, it will take a whole lot of time. So just pick out the important things and tell you, which I just already put. So please do go back, make some more research, practice what you've learned, and I will see you in the next class. Do have a great day. Bye.